The system is ass backwards because, in all humbleness, and this doesn't mean anything here, I am the prince of a prince of one of the largest tribes in the most populated country in Africa. And I'm being told what to do by a bunch of corrupt scum with no love for anything sacred, you know, including my tribe, including my religion. So when they talk about behavior, my quote-unquote abnormal behavior is simply what you would expect a revolutionary who sees it my way to do. And so when they insult that behavior as abnormal and as symptoms of a mental illness, then they're insulting the very core of who I am, including my religion. And that is exactly what they intend. So if I lash out, they can say he's a political dissident who is a religious fanatic who must be drugged or incarcerated. What do you think about that?
I don't understand why they need to. Why. My whole viewpoint of view is not through rose-colored glasses. This is your friend. It's somebody who's known you for like 2 years, almost 3 now, like really kicking it with you. You do not seem like there's anything wrong with you, that you need any kind of medication to be effective in society, one way or the other, you know?
Do I seem like a racist to you?
No.
Do you think I love all people?
Yeah.
You think I'm willing to die for what I believe?
Yeah.
All right.
That's powerful.
Thank you for that. So, you know, as I try to stand up for people as from the perspective of the guy who doesn't have too much power, you know? I mean, let's face it, we're all part of the greater human family. In the eyes of God, we're all royalty, you know? And it just hits home, so to speak, in more ways than one, for them to do what they're doing to my people and to all people, and for me not to have any power to do anything about it to begin with. And then they use medicine or psychiatric drugs, you know, on me to shut me the fuck up. How would you feel, viewers? So for the sake of argument, imagine you're completely sane, you know, and just listen to me. Do I sound crazy to you? Imagine they're using that to shut you the fuck up. And I can understand their concerns, but let's face it, it's the same military-industrial complex that does what they've always done. And they're muscling up on us. They're just using drugs, you know, an emphasis on drugs. And the neocons who are flying around like vultures, whoever they may be, you know, are licking at their chops, you know, as the saying goes. They're licking their lips. They're rubbing their hands together. They have a big smirk. They're sneering. They're grinning. They're mocking. They're insulting. They're vituperating. And they think that God does not know what they are doing. God observes the righteous. God observes the innocent. God observes all. And those pernicious, lowly villains who stoop to the level of such chicanery, such unforgivable, deplorable behavior as to harm the innocent and drug foster kids, God sees that as well. Now, I do not judge, but I implore you to do the right thing. And the social climate of the world seeks to deny the irrefutable fact that it is time. The times behoove one to act decisively like a martial artist and declare victory for all of humanity only after we all achieve it together.